Alright everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. Today we have a massive box opening. We're a day behind. So Brian, you're getting your box opening today. And then Dave coming in at it with everything other than Monarch Unlimited. Dave was like, hey, can you open up everything for me? Because I don't have enough of this stuff. And we are doing so. Congratulations to Neil Ryan. Neil won this playmat in the Armory event last night. Neil, this is your playmat. We thought it was really cool. And the playmat, you can like see it, stuff in the artwork that's not real. Like look at this, it's real. You just can't see it on the card. It's like a galaxy in there. It's a complete galaxy inside of him. So there's gonna be a little bit of a long box opening. We'll do the typical stuff with Brian's box here. And then I had an idea of what we'll do while we're opening up Dave's boxes. I thought we could talk about the different sets and some of my thoughts on the longevity of the card pools, and we'll just kind of chat. So Brian, this is your box. It's gonna be a long video. Sit back, relax. I'm gonna do my best to entertain everybody for 20 minutes or so as we rip through packs. I know we're just, this week has been crazy. We're getting behind on stuff, and we'll catch up. I think we're not gonna do a box opening a day moving forward. I think we're gonna space them out and do like one every 3 days. It's becoming a lot. Brian, here we go. Rousing Aether. It's becoming, box openings are fun and they're great, but I don't want the channel just gets bogged down with the content. So I miss doing like regular. I try to make these box openings super interesting and fun and good conversations. And ooh, Dread Triptych. There we go. But yeah, I think we'll cut back on the box openings. Honestly, we'll see what else we can come up with. Anyway, let's talk about Crucible Unlimited first. I believe that next week we will be getting some more product. LSS kind of said at the end of August we could expect a restock, which is much needed. There was not enough in this first wave of Crew Unlimited to go around. That's why you're seeing prices on TCG Player go up. I think Channel Fireball still has them at $85 a box, but local game stores, small stores haven't been able to get enough to kind of keep the prices on TCG Player low. And the singles, Stamp Authority, boom. The singles then in turn have just not had the chance of coming down to where I think some people would like them. The EV of the box is still crazy expensive. So, it's definitely the box to open right now for Unlimited. Don't be a crazy guy like Dave gonna go through all three. It's definitely the right box to open, and the cards inside, and that's because the cards inside, okay, Salt of Wyrn. I have a video coming out, it's probably gonna come out tomorrow, about Commoner. And this card is so good. That's gonna be my favorite Commoner card. All right, anyway, Feigned Death. There we go. 3 Majestics already. So I think the prices of the cards are going to have to stabilize down with this next release of the print run, and I think that'll be really good because I think there's still a lot of people who are like, oh, don't want to spend that much for a tunic. I really believe the value of a tunic in this set should be like $75. Max. So, but Unlimited is something we definitely needed. Oh, wrong pile. Unlimited is definitely something we needed, and I'm super glad that we have Crew Unlimited. Hopefully we get more product and it just keeps the prices going down. We got lots of stuff going on. Ooh, back-to-back Consuming Volitions. Lots of stuff going on. The Tales of Aria hype is real. There's cards floating around that are leaked from different stores and stuff. I'm not going to touch too much on some of the leaks. I do have a spoiler card that I am aware of, so I'm trying to balance the not giving away things that I get my spoiler card, so I know some little things. So Righteous Cleansing. So I can't do everything, so I didn't do a video on that one today. Oh, did I just miss a foil? This is not going to go well if I miss foils. But lots of cool stuff going on in the community. There's a lot of good conversation in the Discord server this week about Tails. The Tails hype seems to be increasing. I think, here's my hot take for Tails. Here's the hottest take I have for Tails. I think we are underestimating how good things like Draft are going to be. Gosh, that should have been playmat. I think based on some conversations that you've seen with James White, he's hinted that the Draft experience is his favorite part. And man, I am so excited to do some local drafting. Foil Stamp Authority. There you go. There's your foil one. Springboard Somersault. Foil Majestic. We're in on one. I did the wrong piles again. So I think hot take on Tails is that that the draft experience is going to bring lots and lots of people in. Poison the tips, and I think hopefully we see that in Vegas. I don't remember if it's sealed or what, but hopefully there's some side events or stuff that we can do, or the other callings, and people can really get a good draft experience in. Soul Bead Strike, 8 conduit. So Commoner, definitely going to do a video on it this weekend. I'm really excited. I've been researching the format. I've been reading some about the format. I've been learning some of the deck types. I worked with somebody from Reddit to put together a cool video, kind of bringing the format to light. And I'm excited to try it out. I think we're going to do a Thursday Night Armory in the future. That's Commoner. It's like Pauper. It's like, Magic Gathering Pauper format. It's commons only. It's super, the decks are dirt cheap, but the gameplay becomes more skilled. I'm excited. I'm excited to give that a try. And foil green chant. And I'm excited to give draft in Tails, in Toa. What do you guys think? You guys get ELE? I don't love the ELE. I wish it was Toa. Oh, yes. Foil Crater Fist. Let's go. There we go. That's all you needed, my friend. That's what you needed. Foil Crater Fist hooked up. You're good to go now, Brian. You got everything you need. You're done. Crater Fist. A lot of people are talking about Guardian potentially in this next set. There's a lot of conversation about that happening. Based on the images on the pack art, you can kind of see, like, is it a hammer? That doesn't necessarily make it Guardian. I guess it could be some other, could be another class, but Engage the Ages. Is that 6? That's 6. We're not gonna get another Majestic. Oh man, we need a shine. Okay, come on, Cheyenne right here. Come on, Cheyenne. Oh, snap back. All right, Brian. So that was pretty good. You got yourself a Crater Fist. So what do you guys think? If there is another, are these Majestics, whatever classes? So we know Ranger, so Perch Grapplers, but the other two, are these Majestics going to be sought after based upon, based upon the new classes? Is that going to be something that we see? We didn't see that with Monarch because we didn't have the reprint of classes. I guess Rune Blade or whatever. But all right, here we go. So those are your 6. That was a decent box. You got your Foil Crater Fist. I think I just said that there wasn't reprints in Monarch of classes, which is obviously not true. So don't listen to anything I say. Sometimes I talk and say things that aren't perfectly accurate. I just meant that didn't really affect the Majestic prices. Anyway, all right, Brian, thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Enjoy your cards. Now it's time for Dave's extravaganza of boxes. We're gonna work our way from WTR all the way through Arcane Rising into Crucible of War. Dave, thank you for this. This will be fun. This will be a good old-fashioned time. Dave, let's talk about the different sets and the longevity of the heroes based upon this idea. What happens when a set gets retired? So when a hero gets retired, it can no longer be used in tournaments. So, like in this case, what happens if Dorinthia gets retired, right? What happens to the unlimited product in WTR and ARC? In my opinion, it doesn't change anything for WTR and ARC because you have the generics. Most of the value in WTR and ARC is in the generics. You got Command and Conquer, E-Strike. You don't have a ton of value in the Guardian cards or the class-specific stuff. So it doesn't really affect the value. Now the difference here is with Monarch, and so the question begs, if Chain gets, Living Legend status, what happens to Monarch? Steel Blade Supremacy. There we go. Supremacy. There's Majestic. Boom. So if Warrior goes away, right? Sorry. Well, that one would be fine because it could still be used for Warrior, right? But with the talent-specific ones, what happens? Ooh, Foil Crazy Brew. So, this is where I start seeing, it is here. I don't know that we'll ever see WTR and Arcane Rising go away in terms of unlimited, because I think they will always be relevant. Seeing Steel Blade, it's just a warrior, right? So it's always going to be relevant. It begs the question, what happens with, Potion Spur, I'm trying to think, pretty good for. What happens with Monarch when something like Chain, which is really the money set part of the set, gets Living Legend status, what will happen? Will we still see Monarch be sold? Will you still see Monarch Unlimited? Are people going to buy Monarch Unlimited if a quarter of the heroes are no longer usable? Oh gosh, that is so cool. I love the lore. At that moment, Flanagan knew failure was close at hand, and his hands being smashed. Gosh, it's those things that make me love it. So I don't know, like I see a world where like you just keep printing WTR and Arc and Crew, but like at some point, like is Monarch already, at some point will Monarch not even be able to sell less than it currently is as a result of one of the heroes being Living Legend status, and you've got the, you know, the two, what's it called? You got the you know, all the what's it called? The talent specific hero. So, I don't know. This is a thought I've been having. Let's talk about my favorite part of WTR. My favorite side of WTR is the generics and the draft. Again, we're going to talk a lot about draft because I just was watching another James White interview. I would love to talk to James White. That'd be a lot of fun. Pounding Gale. I was just watching another James White interview, and he just kept talking about draft. There was like 2 or 3 instances where he just kind of muttered or uttered that he was excited about the draft experience, that the team had a ton of fun drafting it. Ooh, Snatch. Look at the artwork. I love the foiling where like the hero is, or the character is not foil, but like the rest of it is. And then like the background just looks like it's 3D. Gosh, they do such a good job. So I really want to get more into draft. It's hard because like draft online is tough, right? Showtime, boom, super rare. But I've heard just fantastic. Gosh, I love it. His hand. I've heard super good things, and like I just want to experience that more. Player base is, you know, is growing, and like I can't wait to be able to do that. Hopefully, I think we'll, you know, after TOA, we might start doing some more drafts locally here. Be fun. So WTR, you've got your generics. You've got the class specifics that then go with the talents. I think there's a lot of long-term value moving forward that they keep arcing WTR in print and it can hold itself up. It's these kind of newer sets that have my concern of like what happens when a hero gets retired. So that's just a little thought I've been having. All right, last thing while we're doing WTR. I have moved all of my singles. I want to talk about this. I have moved all of my singles. Flusterfist, Potion of Strength, Sharpened Steel. Look at that. That steel is so sharp. I've moved all of my singles onto TCG Player. Here's why. Nobody goes to a website to buy a Showtime, and I had 1 million of them. I had an absolute million Showtime super rares, all the super rares. I had tons of them. Lord of the Wind. Boom. All right. So 2 Majestics. That's probably not a Majestic. We didn't get a foil Majestic, so we got a foil super rare. I'm guessing that this is all we're going to get unless we get a legendary. And since moving all my stuff to TCG Player, had an infinitely more sales. So before you go and start yourself one of those singles websites, just consider that the volume of sales. Like I'm a decent sized content creator in our community, and like I can't push a single store hard enough online. Like just a little advice. Just sell on TCG Player. It's easier. It's faster. You sell more cards. You make less money per card, but you sell more cards. All balances out, and you're not sitting on inventory. Yeah, you're just not sitting on inventory. Is what it is. All right, Dave. Box number 1, your WTR box. Not the greatest one, although Steel Blade Supremacy and Lord of Wind are pretty good class-specific Majestics, but you didn't hit yourself any regular generic Majestics, and you didn't get a foil Majestic. You got a foil super rare. So all in all, a below average box, I would say. Actually, pretty remarkably average box. Almost too average. Almost perfectly average. Look, you got 2 Majestics, 4 super rares, and a foil super. So nothing super exciting, but pretty typical. Nothing Nothing huge to chat about. All right, let's move on to Arcane Rising. This is a great segue. This is a great segue into the main point of this Arcane Rising break. All the value in Arcane Rising is in Command and Conquer. It's unbelievable. There's so much value in Command and Conquer compared to the other cards. It is skewing the EV so heavy. Without Command and Conquer, the EV of this set would be like $40 per box. It would be terribly low. This is, and I cannot stress this enough, Command and Conquer, Art of War, or bust. That's what we're doing here. The Command and Conquer, Art of War, or bust war. This is the only thing you need. Command and Conquer, or Art of War. So, let's see what we can pull you, my friend. Reduce to re-enchant. You know, that's just the way it is. Like, the rest of the cards, yeah, Command and Conquer is utilized in almost all 8 heroes, all 9 heroes. It's utilized in almost every deck. So that's going to drive the price of Command and Conquer higher. So this is my theory. I feel like you just got to reprint Command and Conquer somewhere else. And then you just eventually you just say, okay, WTR and Arcane Rising are out of print. Maybe you don't even say that it's out of print. You just, Life of Life, look. She's just like killing him. We're doing a fantasy football league in the Discord server. And I made my team name. Look, I'm just like killing him. Pretty funny. I thought it was hilarious. Nobody laughed. I laughed. That's all that matters. Reduce to enchant. So it's really Command or Conquer or bust. So I think eventually as people stop picking up Arcane Rising, you as LSS could just call it and say, okay, let's just not print. You know, I don't even think it has to be an announcement where you say it's OOP. It's just like you just don't print it for a couple years until you have the time and the printer space, and you know you focus on the other sets for a while. Tome of the Arknight. Oh baby, High Octane. Gosh, that card's cool in foil. See, like I love the spot foiling. They didn't just throw foil over the whole card. They spot foiled. Look, it makes it look 3D and cool and fun. Gosh, I love it. They do such a good job. And so then you take Command and Conquer, you take Art of War, and you take, you know, Tome of Fandel, and you take E-Strike, and you put them all in the same set, in some sort of, don't call them master sets, put in the next Crucible of War set, right? Like, put it in Toa, put 1 or 2 of them in Toa, and the next one's in, oof. Not the best Fate Foreseen, but the foil red Fate Foreseen is pretty good. The foil yellow one's not nearly as good, but the value of those commons is, oh look, foil, regular Fate Foreseen. Lots of value in those generic. What you're seeing it in the generic commons too. There's so much value in the generic. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, and it skews the value of the boxes so heavily. You can have a box where you open $40, $30, you don't even break even. You know, you can have a box where, like, even as a store owner, you don't break even. You can have a box where even as a store owner, you lose money. Meanwhile, you can have a box that makes, if you had a Command and Conquer and an Art of War in the same box, which has happened to me, you're like $1 million. 3 of a kind. Okay, so a lot of people buying this out right now. Draw 3 cards. Until end of turn, you may only play cards from Arsenal. Well, that's great when Lexi allows you to draw 3 cards and then you have 2 Arsenal slots potentially. I don't know, but that card got infinitely better. 3 of a kind, everyone. They're getting bought out on TCG Player, even though it's unlimited, and we're just going to keep adding more to the market. I do not understand buyouts. Somebody literally bought 3 of a kinds from me the other day. I was like, what? Okay, I will happily send you. I will happily send you all these 3 of a kinds. Like, that card is not going to spike and be, oh, yes. We did it. We did it, everyone. Command and Conquer. There you go. I mean, Dave, this is a $90 card. Boom. Command and Conquer. This card gets so much better, too. Gosh. This needs to be reprinted in Tails. It needs to be reprinted in Tails. Please reprint me in Tails. Please. All right, Dave, congratulations. The rest of this is just fun now. The rest of this is just free money. You have now made your money back and then some. The rest of this is free money. You can sell your three of a kind for $4 million. And the rest of this is just free money. You got Command and Conquer. Literally, other than Art of War, the best 2 Majestics you could pull right now, I think. Look, you're just like killing this box opening. You're doing great. Pursuit of Knowledge. Oh man, I'm happy. I love it when I open good stuff for people. It makes me so much more happy. When I get a bad box opening, it literally sometimes I'm like, oh, I should just redo this. I should just do it again. Because like, it feels so bad for me. And I feel like it probably feels bad for somebody who's like been waiting for their box opening for all this time, and then I open them, nothing. Voltic Bolt, red. Those red common, guys, like, do not sleep on common rainbow foils. They are so difficult to open. It's crazy. Don't just throw them in a bin. When I open my boxes for singles, which I'm not doing anymore, but when I used to open my boxes for singles, I would keep all the common and rare foils, because I do believe, maximum velocity. I do believe that they are so incredible. There's so many cards in the set that like there's just not that many, especially with first edition. When you're opening your first edition Toba, just red Plunder Run. When you're opening your first edition Tails, just keep your rare and common foils. Don't sell them. It's not worth it. Don't sell them. Just keep them. Oh my gosh, this box. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on, Dave. Dave, what is it? What is happening? You have 3 Majestics and a Legendary, and one of your Majestics is a Command and Conquer? Dave, what are you doing to us? This is a $300 box opening of Arcane Unlimited. This is a $300 box of Arcane Unlimited. 100. This is a $300 box of Arcane Unlimited. That is crazy. Dave, what in the world? Dave, can you, in Vegas, can we run some slots together or something, my friend? Good God. Dave, I am so stoked for you right now. You've got to be going nuts. You've got to be going nuts, Dave. Boom. Okay, so I don't need to talk about it, but we pulled one of the hottest legendaries in the set right now. Chain runs this. Chain's the boogeyman in the meta. It's not essential in Chain, but it certainly helps quite a bit in Chain. Boom, $100 and $10, something like that. I may be off. It might be $75. Anyway, and then a $90 to $100 Command and Conquer, and then the new hottest card in the set, 3 of a kind, which is hot because of the Lexi spoil. Plus, on bonus, you get an extra Majestic, a 4th Majestic in the box, or sorry, a 3rd Majestic in the box that's only supposed to have 2. Plus, you got yourself a foil Majestic and 3 super rares. So, Dave, what are you doing? That made up for your Arcane box, or your WTR box. But now we're going to pull you a Cheyenne out. I'm telling you right now, this is the only way this video ends. The only way this video ends is with you pulling the first Cheyenne that's ever been pulled, and nobody's seeing it, because we're already 22 minutes into a box opening, everyone. We're already 22 minutes in, and no one's going to see that spicy box that was just opened. It's crazy. It's crazy. Dave, I hope you're going nuts. Dave, let me know in the comment section. Somebody else let me know in the comment section if you can see Dave going nuts. If Dave's going nuts, somebody let me know, because I feel like, Dave, you're having a good day today. That was crazy. You paid for all 3 of your boxes and then some with just the ARC box. Why do I not open boxes for myself to sell singles anymore? Somebody remind me. Oh, because the box could have had none of that in it and been like $20, $30. Dave, congratulations. Let's go. Oh, and a foil Zen State. We're off to a good start. Foil Zen State. So I don't know. Just as you open up first edition boxes, remember that the common rainbow foils and the rare rainbow foils of the red cards, particularly like this red hit and run, probably going to be decent in long term, because there's just not a ton. There's so many cards in foil. So there's so many cards in the set. Aether Conduit. I love that they added these. There's so many cards in the set that like long term, probably not as much for Unlimited, but for first edition with the finite number, you're going to start seeing some increases long term. Fine Center, boom, Dave. When I grow up, I want to be Dave. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to open up packs and make all my money back and just not have to worry about it. That would be amazing. Dave, Fine Center is like one of the best Majestic in the whole set. It is. This is going to be great. Malvern Skies. Hope you like it for chain. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, Lexi spoiler. Good stuff. Unified Decree. There you go. Bad card. You deserve it, Dave. That's what you get for opening only good things. That's what you get for only opening good stuff. We got spoiler season starts this week, I think. Some couple days. Super excited to just be along for the ride with the community. It's a lot of fun to like see everyone. The Tales of Aria Discord chat in my Discord server. It's been so much fun to chat with everyone and like hear everyone's thoughts. And like, man, I wish LSS could like, ooh, fool, Beast Within. Boom. I hope LSS is paying attention to things like that. I don't know if there's anybody from LSS in my Discord server, but hope they're watching and seeing people are excited. I like they've gotten on the Instagrams. Well, I can't see Instagram or Facebook because my account got hacked and then banned. So, but on Twitter they've been really posting foil size. Ooh, Skullhorn. The Dave. I mean, like Beast Within, Skullhorn, and Fine Center. This is good. I hope that they just like realize like how much hype they can build up with this thing, because like people are ready to see the set. So like they've been sharing some, they shared all of our spoiler videos. That was awesome on Twitter. I hope they are continuing doing that and just getting people stoked, because I really think this set's going to be just amazing. I think this set's going to blow it all out of the water. Oh, Dave, no one's going to ever do a box opening again, because there's no way it's as good. This is foil. You can hardly tell in my horrible lighting on my kitchen table. But this is a foil Twinning Blade, which is arguably the second best card, probably the second best foil Majestic to Spoils of War. Meet and greet. Dude. Dave, like, it's not fair. You didn't share anything with anybody else, Dave. I'm sorry, everyone else. I'm sorry that I pulled these boxes. I'm not sorry. Dave, I'm Team Dave. I am Team Dave. This is fantastic. Dave, 5 packs left. The only way this ends is us hitting a Cheyenne. I'm calling it. We are going to hit a Cheyenne. The spice is here. I'm going to damage the Cheyenne. The spice is here, Zephyrneo, and we're going to hit it. I can just feel it. I can hear Cheyenne. She's talking. She's like, hey, let me out of this pack. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the back. Oh, my gosh. Dave. I don't even know what else to say. Like, I have just lost my mind. Dave, like, I'm baffled. I've never seen a box opening go this well. I've watched quite a few box openings in my life. The only way that this gets better is by hitting a legendary. And if it's a tunic here, I'm going to be disappointed. Because, Dave, this is a Cheyenne right here. Moment of truth, everyone. You want to slow roll it? If you're 28 minutes in already, we're going to slow roll it. We're going to make you wait till the end of the video. So you're committed to Cheyenne. Are you not entertained? Are you not? If that doesn't deserve you hitting the like button. Oh my god. Are these people not entertained? This is a 30-minute box opening, and at the end we hit a shard in the last. Dave. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh, Dave, I'm almost crying. Davey, thank you so much for supporting this channel and for being here. I'm so glad that it went well for you, my friend. Those of you who are still watching this video, just thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for playing the games. Thank you for being in the community. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for commenting and liking and subscribing. Oh, that was fun. That was a fun box opening. Dave, I don't need to tell you what you got, man. You did good. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. And Dave, go play the freaking lottery tonight.